Welcome to TBTVSport. This is the last match of the 2020-21 season, and it's the Hart Sunday Senior Cup Final. This beautiful looking cup will be going home with one of these two teams, either Abbey or Loch and Quay. So before we get into the action, I've just got a few public announcements. First of all, thank you for watching, subscribing, supporting the channel, and for the comments that I get as I'm walking around the ground setting the cameras up. You've no idea how nice it is to walk around and get people saying, really like what you do, mate, keep it going. So thank you for that. Secondly, thank you to the clubs. If you didn't invite me along, I wouldn't be able to do what I do. So thank you and have a good break, and hopefully I'll see most of you next season. Okay, let's have a quick look at tonight's teams before I move on to my third and final topic. And finally, although I'd love to be one, I'm not a millionaire. As you all know, my aim is to bring this to clubs for nothing. Equipment dies, needs replacing, graphics need sprucing up, and none of it comes for free. These videos get seen on average by over 1,000 people every week. That's not bad advertising. So if you'd be interested in sponsoring the channel, get in touch. If you know anybody else that might be interested, pass them my way. It's much appreciated. And for the final time this season, this match is brought to you by TBTV. We only had to wait until the 3rd minute for the first piece of action. Abbey launching a decent attack with a potential claim for offside, but as you'll see from the replay, it was nowhere near. On this angle you can clearly see the left back is still on the pitch and playing literally everyone on side. In all honesty, this match wasn't turning out to be a classic. We're probably about 20 minutes in now, and this is Loch and Key's first real effort. Not going to say on goal because it was off target, but you get my drift. Both teams were relying mainly on quick breakaways, and both keepers had to be on their toes. This time we see Luke Dennison racing from his goal like a gazelle and smashing it against the oncoming player. In this clip it's defending 101. Chris Dillon taking it in the chest like a real warrior. Despite a flurry of Abbey attempts, Loch and Quay were definitely still in it, and River Smith came up with this speculative effort at the other end. If I've said this once, I've said it 1,000 times this season. A match ain't a match without a hefty tackle or two. And that one was as clean as a whistle. It's always nice to hear the excellent save siren going off. You know what I was saying earlier on about those clean as a whistle tackles? Yeah, I'm not sure I'd include this in that description. I've watched this next tackle in the afters loads of times. and I still can't figure out how the yellow card got brandished as it did. I mean, River Smith got tackled, Ethan Maddox had the squaring up, but from what I can tell, Harry Cooper gets the yellow card for the crime of potentially having a beard that makes him look like Ethan Maddox, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, the resulting free kick was... I do love a little bit of audience participation. As you've seen, Loch and Quay were struggling to create their own opportunities. It came down to a miscommunication between goalkeeper Luke Dorr and centre-back Sean Griffiths that let in River Smith for the equaliser. The goal set the wind in the Loch and Quay sails and they threatened again. However, Richard Sands had different ideas and hauled down Jamie Morgan. With the absence of the normal dugouts, everyone was thanking their lucky stars that it wasn't raining. Yet. An early second half chance came Loch and Quay's way, but it was well defended on the line. Oh, here we go. I love it when the bizarre decision klaxon goes off. The ref waves play on, and even Sands can't believe it. Look at that smile. If I had to judge this match as a boxing competition, I would say round one, i.e. the first half, would go to Abbey, and the second half would go to Loch and Quay. They got 100 million up front here, look. That's why. Possession and chance creation don't count for a lot though, unless the ball goes in the net. To be fair, you can chalk this one up to great defending from Chris Dillon. Look at the ground he makes up to get that block in. This one would have been a contender for goal of the season from John Webb. The lino's flagged for offside, but I've had a look at the reverse angle and he was on, so it's a good job it didn't nestle in the top corner. He'd have been absolutely gutted. With the crowd baying for the full-time whistle and going straight to penalties, the referee blows his full-time whistle and condemns us to another half an hour of extra time. The team started extra time, kicking the same way they had in the second half. And it weren't long before Harry Cooper was brought down. The result in Ollie Balmer free kick was something to behold. Into the second half of extra time now, and Max Wilcott went on a mazy one, aiming his shot at Dennis in a refreshments van. An absolutely knackered River Smith came up with Loch and Quay's last chance of the match really, only for the ever fresh Chris Dillon to sprint past him and clear. In what would prove to be a fateful event, Barmer brings down Callum Perry and it's a free kick. With just 7 minutes remaining, Louis Kellaway leaps like a salmon and sticks Abbey 2-1 up. Then, after 6 minutes of inactivity, Dennison gets caught in two minds and whilst trying to smash it as far as he can, ends up trickling it across the goal for Sam Lanahan to finish off the match and put Abbey 3-1 up with just a minute left. With the milkmen waking up to go and do their early morning rounds, the referee finally blows the full-time whistle and Abbey secure the Mark Hart Sunday Senior Cup.
Jack Dickinson, number 5.
Hope you've enjoyed these highlights. Hope I didn't offend anyone. I don't think I did. If you're able to help out with the sponsorship or you know someone who is, please get in touch and I'll see you in a few weeks for the new season. Woohoo!
Woo!